What's going on, Pisces? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. And if this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe. All right, so at the end of each reading, I answer 3 of your questions. If you would like your question featured, all you have to do is write down your question in the comment section. I pinned the details there, but you write your question and a short and sweet background. I will read your question, and I'll probably start doing this in the next couple of days, but I am collecting questions as of right now. If your question does not get answered, just repost it next week. All right, so let's dive right in. 8 of Cups, Queen of Swords, 10 of Cups. That's what we're looking for. Look at that. And the 5 of Cups. I see you getting closer with somebody, someone that you are connecting with more on not just a physical level or emotional level, but a very deep spiritual level. Someone that you may know from a past life. The bond is very strong here, a kindred spirit. Someone that you probably were connecting with many lifetimes. And I do feel like you have learned a lot of lessons with and without them. And I do feel like right now, Spirit is bringing you guys closer together because of divine timing. For some reason, now is the time for this to happen. Welcome this energy in. Now, in order for this to happen, you have to let go. You have to let go of something in order to receive this new energy. Energy is never created, it's never destroyed. It has to get moved. What does that mean? Let go to receive. If I'm holding something, just as a silly example, us humans can, associate with. If I'm holding on to something, say if you want to give me something, I have to let go of this to receive, right? So right now, Spirit is saying, let go of something that is holding you back. That moon is a shadow. That 8 of Cups, that person is walking towards their shadow in this case, which is addressing their shadow. Let go of the fact that you may be telling yourself that I am not going to meet my soulmate. Maybe like I am at a certain age now, and if I was going to meet them, I would have met them by now, or I don't deserve them, or any of that mind state. Am I going to? That energy right there has to go. That energy has to get replaced with I am meeting my soulmate. I am going to get rich. I am going to get healthy. I am is letting the universe what you expect. Am I is a question, which is a scarcity mindset. Like attracts like, law of attraction. You don't want that sort of energy of am I, right? And right now, Spirit is letting you know you are. But at the end of the day, you have to let something go in order to get what you're looking for. What are you letting go? Disappointment, betrayal. I see here that you're still holding on to energy of the past, and you're still associating yourself with things that have taken place in the past, but instead of looking them as what they truly are, which are lessons to be learned, you're looking at them as experiences that may not have gone so well. What do us humans do, right? Say if you're in a relationship before in the past, say if you were in a long-term relationship, 3-year relationship, 5-year relationship, it did not work out. What do us humans do? Us humans are like, oh my goodness, I was in a relationship, I wasted so much time, this person was no good, or I didn't know how to treat them, whatever the case is. And now, us humans, we tend to beat ourselves up for the next 10 years and just tell ourselves, I'm so stupid. Why did I do that? Why did I not see the warning signs? Oh my goodness, no one will love me. I can't even believe this. This is a human filter. This is a human shadow. The other animals in the wild are not doing this. Do you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, gotcha. The gazelle, the lion almost got me. Okay, learn my lesson. Never do that again. Moving on. Okay, so what we do is a human experience, human filter limiting beliefs. What does Spirit want you to do right now? Spirit wants you to be with your soulmate, but Spirit's waiting for you to be ready, right? Spirit only gives you as much as you can handle. So Spirit's waiting for you to be like, oh, gotcha, I was in a relationship. It did not work out. For here are the reasons why. What's the lesson in that? Learned my lesson. Moving on, simple as pie. Moving on. Now, easier said than done, right? Because our whole life we've been programmed and conditioned to beat ourselves up. But this is not at all what Spirit wants. This is not what the universe wants. This is something we're doing on our own time. This is crazy. It's like, imagine like you keep painting the house a different color every single day, telling Spirit like, Spirit, when am I going to meet my soulmate? And you paint the house black. And then you're like, Spirit, when am I going to meet my soulmate? And you paint the house blue. And then you're like, Spirit, when can I meet my soulmate? You paint the house yellow, right? And Spirit's like, why are you painting the house? You're like, I don't know. This is what I think you want. And Spirit's like, this is not what I want. I just want you to just, say, I am going to meet my soulmate. And you're like, what the heck? So I've been doing all this effort and busting my butt and just doing this for no reason. And Spirit's like, yeah, just one example. No one wants you to beat yourself up. Not your angels, not your guides, not me, not you. No one wants this. The only person that is doing this is the ego, because the ego is trying to distract you. Call it the devil, whatever you want. But the ego is trying to distract you because it does not want change. It doesn't want you meeting your soulmate. soulmate. Meeting your soulmate means change, and change is very scary to the ego. So what does it do? It creates fear. It creates doubt. It keeps you enchanted in a spell, just getting yourself dizzy, caught up. It's almost like a dog chasing its own tail, right? Rather than you focus. Imagine if I told you today we can take fear, pain away, because I can still see here there's so much shadows. You're still holding on to so much. Imagine if I told you, all right, fear is gone. Boo. Imagine fear left your body. How would you act? You'd be like, oh, hold up. I always wanted to go start a business. I'm starting a business. Boom. All of a sudden, now you're a leader. Now you're taking on the hands-on approach. Now you're not taking no for an answer. Oh, I always wanted to tell that person I love them. Boom. Now you're just calling them. Hey, how are you doing? I just want to let you know that you're truly on my mind. You are something special, and that you and I are going to make something big in this world. We're going to create something beautiful together. Do you see where I'm going with this? This is you. This is not someone special. This is you. You are special, but this is not someone that, you only see in the movies or no, this is you. This is who you are. That empathic ability of yours, that Queen of Cups. This is your vibration. But what is holding you back? Fear. Fear. Procrastination, hesitation, stagnation, doubt, right? This energy, remember, you are not this energy. This is what I'm trying to tell you right now. Spirit's giving you the heads up right now. This is not you, and I see things changing for you when you let go of that energy. Very, very important, or else nothing will get done, and that's not what we're looking for. You're way too beautiful and smart, Pisces, for that. Now check this out. 6 of Swords, the Death card, the Moon, and the Queen of Pentacles. I see you being able to move on soon with the new downloads you received. And I see a future for you that's very bright. And I see a future for you that's filled with more excitement, more fun, more adventure, you can say. Now, it doesn't mean it has to be dangerous or not calculated, but I do feel like it is something that is going to bring in a breath of fresh air into your life. And I also see a significant change happening in your life very, very soon. You are going to be faced with a decision to close a chapter in your life. This chapter is something that you've held on to for quite some time. It's something that you have, it's caused actually a lot of limiting beliefs. It's almost kept you at a certain stage in your life. But Spirit is telling you that now you're going to be met with a decision to close this chapter. I see a shadow creeping up from within that's going to make its way into your life, and it's going to basically make you, it's going to challenge you, right? And this is your make or break moment. You're either going to be like, tell yourself like, oh my goodness, I'm so scared of this shadow, I don't want to deal with it. Or you're going to be like, you know what? I am tired of this and I want to move on. I deserve better for my life. Look at the Queen of Pentacles. This is you. I deserve better for my life, and I know how to get it, and I know that I have to show Spirit that I am ready for more, right? So for example, shadows are the best thing in the world to get hunted. And I say that with love. I call myself the shadow hunter with love, right? When I find a shadow, I give it a kiss, and all of a sudden it turns into a butterfly. Look at it from that perspective, right? Not like we're hunting nothing, but you know what? We're looking for shadows. We are seeking shadows, whatever you want. Do not fear shadows. Have the shadows fear you. I'll give you an example. Maybe something happened to you and it didn't go so well. Maybe it was like you started a new job, and then after the first week, your boss said you're fired. Unfortunately, this does not work out. So now, anytime you want to start a job, you're like, oh, I'm so scared. What if they fire me, right? There's a shadow there. So what do we do whenever we think of that? We bury the shadow. Oh, I don't even want to think of that. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, right? See where I'm going with this? This could be for love, romance. This could be for business, whatever. Just we're using the job as the example. Now, what do you want to do? Don't bury the shadow, because that shadow, every time you bury a shadow, you might as well bury 50 pounds, because that's what it feels like emotionally. Right? We got all that extra shadow, extra weight. So what do we do instead? Look for that shadow. Find it. Oh, so say if you're going to start a new job and then that shadow creeps up. Oh, remember the last time you failed? You're going to fail again. You get scared. Immediately be like, hold up. Shadow, spotlight, please. Throw a light on that shadow. Almost like you're on like a game show. All right, shadow, let's make your way here. All right, come in front of me. All right, so what did you say? I am going to fail because last time I failed. All right, so let's talk about this. Well, I'm pretty sure there's millions of people, if not billions of people who got fired from a job. And then the next job they got, they were super successful at. Do you have any answers to that? No? Oh, so it's just me who's just going to fail, but everyone else is not going to fail? Do you see where I'm going with this? Throw a shadow, throw a light on that shadow. You're going to realize it doesn't even make sense. It only feels scary because it feels scary. Anything that feels real, right? It has emotion attached to it. Disassociate with that. Throw that light on that shadow, whatever this is. Free yourself. When you free yourself, imagine all the abundance that flows in. Imagine how easier your life gets. All right, Pisces, remember, if you want your question answered, write it down in the comment section. I love you. Until next time, ciao.